So in theory, Chloe would make a good Mage Knight, right? She has good speed, she has good magic growth. On Mage Knight, she's 50% magic growth, 60% speed, and I believe 5 or 10% build. So she's got the basic stats for it, and she has the looks that kill. So is she going to be a good Mage Knight? Let's find out throughout this playthrough. So starting out on Mage Knight is a little rough to some degree, especially if you want to run Levin Sword right away. So right now she's at 14 speed. She can double in one round some enemies, but not all. Now obviously as she gets more speed and more level ups, she'll be able to double in one round faster and faster enemies, and as we hit in mid-game and end-game, she should hit high enough speeds that she one-rounds most targets. So right now, it's not a bad start, it could be better. She could always use tomes too, so you could have her just run Hellfire, for example, and that would be good enough to keep her speed high, because the Levin Sword is just weighing her down quite a bit. So she's losing 4 speed from using it, but she can one-round this dude over here, which isn't bad. So she can kill. This is like a promising start. This will be a build that definitely pops off in the mid-game. So Chloe is easily able to one-round armors. She's way faster than them. Once her speed gets going, she should be able to one-round most enemies, and she's actually going to be one of my damage carries. So here's just an example. Killing this big threat of a Flame Lance user. It's very important that he gets nuked down. She actually tanks his damage completely too, which is very funny. I don't know why he has a Flame Lance, it's kind of weird. He's not even a magic class. So here is Mage Knight Chloe on Chapter 10. So she can one-round a lot of things now. It's pretty nice. I got her Sword Power 2, which is kind of hard to get. It's kind of inconsistent if you can get Sword Power 2 to 3. The way to do it is to tier 4 well immediately and to hold off on doing Anna and Jean's Paralog, which I did not do this run. But she can one-round both of these enemies, and anything that is at 11 speed or lower, she will double. So a lot of the enemies on the map can be one-rounded, aside from some of the fast ones. So not so bad so far. Let's see what Chloe can do here. So Chain Guard to break. Enemy phase a dude, not bad. We're getting the enemy phasing in early. Got Jean a level up, it's huge. Alright, then one more should attack her. That's not bad, so she can enemy phase 2 enemies in the opening of this map. So here is where the Chloe Mage Knight is at. She can one-round most things on Levin Sword, which is pretty good, and I put Lyn on her. I switched off of Citrine because that build doesn't really make sense for normal play. So here's where she's at. She has pretty good damage. She can one-round pretty much most things. She has really good speed on Lyn, obviously. Now, she's speed plus 3. Lyn gives her speed plus 3, so she's plus 6 speed from that, and then right now she's weighed down by 3 from her weapon weight. I think she'll get another point of build probably before the run is up, so she'll just be minus 2 speed from the sword. But overall, this is pretty good. It's like similar to Anna Mage Knight, if not a little bit better, because Chloe does have slightly higher speed, and she also has the same build growth. I think she has higher base build than Anna too. So it's a pretty solid build. It's pretty fun. You can use it with Fram Bonded Shield or Alir Bonded Shield, and the two of them can hold down an entire front similar to Anna and Fram. So overall, I would say this is a solid build, and if you want to run it, it's viable. It's definitely more than viable. It's like high A tier, maybe low S tier. It's really solid. The only one who could do this better is maybe Pandreo, just because of the build, but he actually, funny enough, he has the same, if you add up build and speed growth, he has the same build plus speed growth as Chloe, which both of which contribute to speed. So it would basically be similar speed, but she's probably going to be faster, because she's usually a little bit faster by the time you get Pandreo. So overall, I'd give this like an A+, like high A tier. It's pretty solid. And you don't have to necessarily use Lyn, so if you just want to run Speed Taker instead of speed plus 3 to 5, that's totally fine, and obviously you want to get sword power as early as humanly possible. The only downside to this build is she can't really make effective use of Killer Bow and Mulagir, or the Manicotti, because these are all physical weapons, and this build emphasizes her higher 35% magic growth. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Definitely like and subscribe if you like these build videos. I am going to be doing more of them as I do this playthrough, and yeah, peace.